Okay, so can anyone tell me what a landfill is? Yes, Josiah.
It is where a place where garbage is.
That's absolutely correct. Yes. Landfills are huge land filled with a mountain of garbage. Okay. Ecosystem. What is an ecosystem?
Um, an ecosystem is an environment in which life forms such as plants, animals, and a bunch of other life forms coexist.
Yes, that is a very good response. Can you give me an example of a landfill of an ecosystem?
A jungle.
A jungle, yes. Another form of an ecosystem would be the ocean, where the fish live. A savanna. Okay, so moving on to the next word, advocate. Does anyone know what it is to advocate? To advocate for something? No one? Okay, that's fine. So advocate is when you urge other people to do something. So in this case, when we're towards the end of this lesson, we're going to advocate for other people to recycle, reduce, and reuse, okay? Because it is very important to our environment and our ecosystem to recycle, reduce, and reuse. Next word, conserve. Can you tell me what conserve is?
Conserve means to not use as much of a material. So, conserving paper, like I said, for reducing. It's to use the back part that's not printed on for doodles and work and school notes, as I said before.
Very good. Conserve is to use smaller portions of something. Contamination. Can anyone tell me what contamination is? Yes, Josiah, tell me.
To gain something.
To what?
To gain something like coronavirus.
Okay, yes. Contamination means when something, yes.
Contamination is when something spreads. So like when germs contaminate your body,
Yes,
spread,
those are two
causing-
great examples.
causing
Yes,
flus.
to make things dirty, contamination. So we contaminate our oceans when we throw trash.
Blue trash.
Yeah, when trash is thrown in, on the beach, that is contaminating our waters. So both of you had a very good understanding of the word contamination. Great. Now, can after watching this video, can anyone tell me what would be 3 ways that we could help our environment?
I know.
Yes.
3 ways is 3 R's: recycle, reuse, and reduce. May I write them down on the board?
We will be getting to that in a second, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Can anyone, let me move this computer. Can anyone tell me is there any other purpose that we could use any of these items here? Yes?
You could use this to make a decoration for your house.
Absolutely. You can make this to use for arts and crafts. That's a good one. Is there anything that you could think of?
You could use this tin can right here to make like a school supply separator.
Oh, very good, very good. That's exactly a good way to be able to reuse an item and reduce having to go out and buy another one and just throw this in the garbage.
Yes.
Okay, so now what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be calling you guys up here so you guys could put each item in its corresponding bin, okay? because we know when we recycle, we have to recycle in different bins. Paper goes in the paper bin with cardboards, and plastic goes into the plastic bins, and metals go into the metal bins. Okay? Is there any questions?
Yes.
Are you gonna be picking the item that we're gonna put in the?
No. What I'm going to do is, since we only have 2 students right now, we're going to pick about 6 or 7 items, right? Different categories, and you're going to place them into their bins. So who would like to go first?
Me.
Raise your hands. Let's remember the rules. We have to raise our hands quietly, and I will pick on you. Okay? Josiah, go. Pick. Very good. Okay, now do these for me. Okay. Okay, now please take a seat. Elijah,
Okay.
please do the honors of putting each of the other items into their category.
This tin
Mhm.
This tin bottle, I will put it under the
Okay.
canister. This bottle of water. Another bottle of water. Sorry.
Let me give you some space here.
And 2 empty floss. And an empty floss.
Very good.
And this crumbled up paper. This will be plastic. Oh, this is plastic too. That's a penny, that's metal. This is plastic. And so is this.
Can I go
Okay.
again?
And this paper.
Okay. Thank you so much. Please take a seat. Okay, Josiah, can you please come up and place the rest of these empty containers into their appropriate places? Okay. We'll just put that back here. Okay. Okay, very well. So I see that.
Missy, the hand sanitizer bottle wasn't finished, so if by throwing it away that wouldn't be recycling, reducing, or reusing.
You're absolutely right. This hand sanitizer was on my desk so we could sanitize our hands. But you did it very well, Josiah, because if it were empty, it would go into that bin.
Correct.
Absolutely. Okay. So now that we have a clear understanding of how to recycle, I see everything is placed into its right category. We are going to quickly do our KWL.
KWL.
KWL, what we know, what we want to know, and what we learned. Okay, so what do we know about recycle, reduce, and reuse? Elijah.
They are all 3 ways of making the world a better place and making it a safer place to live in. Plus, the air is cleaner and the environment is safer for animals.
Okay, very well. Now, what are those 3 ways? Can you tell me, Josiah?
And shouldn't you use this? So
No, I'm going to use that later. Can you tell me what are the 3 ways we're going to make this possible?
you can put the recyclable objects in the recycling bin
So we're going to recycle.
You reuse it and like make something else out of it
Very good.
and reduce.
And reduce. So those are the 3 R's. Reduce. Very well. Okay. So. Yes.
So as I asked the question earlier in class, may I write the 3 R's up on the board?
Yes, I will call you up to the board in a second. Okay. We are going to use our semantic map.
Semantic.
Yes. And we are going to say how we could reuse and reduce and recycle and how that could benefit our environment, okay? Because all of this will tie in together so we could work as a group. We will make a poster to advocate to recycle, reduce, and reuse. And we will, at the end of this lesson, we will be working together to write a speech of how you will encourage other people to recycle, reduce, and reuse, and tell them what are the benefits of doing so. Okay? Do you have any questions?
What's a semantical map?
A semantic map is a Webby map. So we're going to start here, and it's going to branch out, and it's going to let us explore all of the beneficial ways to recycle, reuse, and reduce.
Is it kind of like a brainstorm, like when
Absolutely, yes. It is brainstorming. Yes, sir. Okay, so 3 R's. We all know what the 3 R's are, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
May I go up and write them?
Okay. Yes, you may come up and write them.
All 3 of them?
You could do 2 and we'll save.
Reduce.
Very good.
Reduce. 1 second. I thought that was reduce.
Okay.
Can I choose someone to come up?
Yes.
Josiah.
Careful. It's okay. I'm going to use it now. You can take a seat. Thank you so much. Okay. So, recycling has 3 different categories, correct?
Yes.
Can you tell me one of them?
One of them. Well, can I say 2 of them?
Just give me one.
Okay. Metals.
Metals. Very good. Metals. Can you give me another one?
Uh-huh. Paper.
Paper. Paper. And I will do plastic.
Can you
Okay? So when we recycle paper, what part of the environment, what are we saving there? Yes.
Trees.
Trees, absolutely. Okay. When we save trees, what else are we saving there? What other benefits do trees give us?
Like to us or in general? In general? In general, it gives oxygen to animals and people. Plus, it saves the habitat of many animals, such as the woodpecker, the squirrel, some black bears, raccoons.
Very good. Okay. Yes.
Can you put glass there too?
Yes, absolutely. Paper and glass go together. Okay.
And on paper, you could save sand, because you need fire and sand to make glass, correct?
I need to look into that, but I think you are correct there. Okay. Okay. So what about plastic? If we recycle plastic and don't have to burn it, can you guys think how can that benefit us? Yes?
If we don't have to burn plastic,
Mm-hmm.
that means there are less forms of bad air such as carbon. So like
So less pollution,
Less
right?
pollution,
Less
yes.
pollution. So if we have less pollution, what do we have more of?
cleaner air.
Cleaner air. So less pollution equals cleaner air.
Yep.
Very good. And that is beneficial to us humans and to all life forms. So how can we reuse? Someone had told me how we could reuse.
To make something again out of the thing you want to throw away, but you could reuse it and make something else.
So you could create something new. Very good. And reduce. What are
May I add something to reuse?
sure.
It also benefits us to not use the use a lot of materials that we have, because then that would waste it and we wouldn't have any more.
So absolutely. We would conserve, right? That's one of our vocabularies. Conserve materials. Absolutely. Okay, go. Okay. So, reduce. What would we benefit by reducing? If we reduce, that means we would have landfills that are less
Filled.
So we would reduce the amount of
Landfills and the trash in it.
yes, and the bad gases that go into the air.
Because that could be bad for you.
Yes,
And people could die, animals could die, and the earth wouldn't be a good place.
absolutely. Okay. Also, by reusing, we could donate items to less fortunate people,
Yeah.
right? Yes. So they could be beneficial to the less fortunate, right?
Can I tell you something about the 3 R's?
Sure.
It helps the earth be a better place.
Absolutely. That is such a great observation. I'm so glad that you got that. So now what we're gonna do as a class is I have this activity sheet that should take no more than 3 minutes to complete. It should be very easy. So I need my materials manager, Josiah, to get the worksheet and the pencils and complete that quickly.
The soda can goes in the
Aluminum.
yeah, so does this aluminum.
Yes.
And the newspaper goes in the paper, and the glass goes in the plastic and glass, and the cardboard goes in the paper, and the water goes in the plastic and glass.
Okay, very good. So now we are going to get in our groups, in the people that are sitting with you at your table, and we are going to work on a poster board. Your poster board is going to include reasons that people should recycle, reduce, and reuse, and ways that they could do it, okay? And once you're done with that, each person is going to be responsible for one of the R's and to write a speech on why they should reduce or recycle or reuse, and then you guys will go up to the classroom here and you will present each R, okay? And you will be able to show us your poster, and once you're done, we're going to put these posters around the classroom, so anyone that comes to visit our classroom is going to be urged to recycle, reduce, and reuse, and we're going to give them great reasons why they should. Yes.
May I color?
You
before
could
that?
take it home and you could color it, yeah.
Okay.
Okay? Right now we're going to work on our poster boards, and we're going to work on our 3 R's as a group. Whatever we don't get to finish now, we will finish in the next class. Okay? And let's remember, I want great sentences. You guys are big boys and girls, so please, nice handwriting. Be great at whatever you can do. Oh, and anyone that did not understand or needs more clarification, please let me know. I have some additional videos that you could watch, and some books that you could also look at if you need any clarification. Or for my ESOL students, I also have videos that you could watch in Spanish as well. And if there's anything that you need any help with, please feel free to come and let me know. I will also be putting a log of homework that you will be able to log the things that you recycle throughout these next 2 days. Okay?
Okay.